20 methods of counseling self-sabotage and embracing self-love. Okay, so first of all, let me explain. Self-sabotage happens even when other people are saying the good thing about you, even when people are praising you, telling you that you're a good person or telling you that you're worthy and different things, but you actually just can't seem to see that good part about yourself, even though everybody tries to tell you, but you just don't see it. Or even when you are about to get something good and you probably just chicken away because you feel maybe you're not deserving of it. So I'm going to be sharing 20 steps to cancel self-sabotage, to cancel self-doubt, to cancel should I call it self-destruction? Maybe that's too extreme. How to also properly embrace self-love. Hi guys, so you're welcome back to my channel. My name is The Banker. You can call me The Banker. So today I want to talk about the 20 methods of counseling self-sabotage and how to properly embrace self-love. So I'm going to be sharing the first one. Practice self-appreciation. Okay, that's the first step, because if you cannot appreciate yourself, then I don't think you actually have the right to get offended when people don't appreciate you. That's the first step. Appreciate yourself first. Tell yourself, I appreciate you. The second is allow yourself to make mistakes and to learn from your mistakes. I mean, what does that make us if we can't actually make mistakes? That will remove us from being humans. So what's important is your ability to bounce back from your mistakes when you make them. Third point is leave people's opinion of you for them. Like, everybody has the right to their opinion. Everybody has the right to say whatever they want. So leave people's opinions for them. Whoever they think you are, that is their opinion. And I don't think there's basically much you can do about anybody's opinion. So let people decide whatever they want to decide. It is left to you to know who you are. So whatever any other person thinks you are, whether right or wrong, it is just their opinion. Leave it for them. Next point. Focus on things you can change. Like, let your focus actually be on things you can do something about. Let it be on things that, okay, there's an action in your hand that you can take to change it. Let that be your focus. Put less focus, put less attention on things you can't actually do anything about. So you cannot just stay and be crying over spilled milk or crying over a dead horse. Doesn't matter. It is gone. Just leave things you can change and focus on the present. Focus on things you can actually work on by yourself. Next point is your fears and anxiety. Okay, let me explain that. You actually need to tell yourself that your emotions are valid and that there's a reason you feel the way you feel. That is the only way you can actually get to the root of the emotions. That's the only way you can actually know why you're feeling that way. If you don't process your emotions, if you always have a way of pushing them down, eventually it's going to burst out. Like, it's going to come out and it might actually be destructive. Okay, I've actually dealt with some issues too that I felt the best way to handle it is to just push it down and pretend like it didn't happen. But I can actually say it now that I know that that is like the worst method of dealing with stuff. So it's better to process your emotions. It's better to process your feeling. If you want to grieve, take time to grieve. Take time to actually let those emotions come out. If your best method of handling your emotions is crying, you should actually sit and let the tears flow. If your method of grieving is having an alone time, do it. Like, just process your thoughts, process your emotions. Do it the way that it works for you. Celebrate your milestone. Make a box of achievements or your own hall of fame where you hang your achievements, where you put all your awards that you give yourself. you can list things that you've achieved, the achievements, no matter how small you think they are. It could be as little as learning how to use a Microsoft Word, or learning how to bake a cake, or you learned a makeup tutorial on YouTube. Just anything that you think is an achievement for you. You can actually write them in a little paper and put them in this small corner in your room, or you can just make a small box for it and list all your achievements into different papers and put them there. It's like you can make it look like a piggy box. Like, you make a piggy box where you throw money, but instead of putting money, you can actually make that piggy box for your list of achievements. So each time you do something that you're proud of for yourself, you just write it in a small sheet of paper and you put it in this small box, where each time you probably feel low, you can actually go back to your achievement box, open it, read things that you've actually done for yourself. And the impact of achievements shouldn't be for things you achieve alone. Okay, let's say, oh, you got a job, you can add it. You got a promotion, you can add it. But you can also write new ideas that came to you, something that came to your mind that you love, that you feel okay, you can actually practicalize for yourself. You can also put it in your box, so that even days that you are low, you use this to remind yourself of your strengths. Live in the moment. You should allow yourself to enjoy new experiences, because as they say, problem no dey finish. So if you don't give yourself the permission to live in the moment, if you don't give yourself the permission to enjoy each experience as it comes, a time will come after you've already passed those moments, and then you can't actually look back and feel like you've actually enjoyed certain things because you were busy worrying about what could be. I want you to check your emotions and notice your feelings. Okay, this is important because there are times that you are in an environment, maybe you're in the midst of certain people, and then you just realize that, you just notice that your emotions is top of the roof, like you're just unnecessarily defensive. So it's very important for you to notice how you're feeling each time you're with certain people, or each time you're with some people, so that you will know the type of people you should actually distance yourself from, because you quickly know your emotions around them and you know when to leave. And this is also important because it helps you to practice self-diagnosis of emotions. You're able to check yourself and know that, okay, this is what is happening to me part-time. Okay, this is why I'm feeling defensive. This is why I'm sad. Okay, I am happy at this moment. And then you take note of all your feeling. Next point, which I like very much, is eat good food. Okay, good food always has a way of boosting your mood. Trust me. Okay, let's say you're feeling really low and then you eat a very fantastic meal. Trust me, you feel better afterwards. There are times that the problem is not actually your mood, the problem is just the fact that you're hungry. So you should actually eat. When you eat, you'll feel better. If you don't feel better, you can come back to tell me that, yeah, you ate and it didn't work. We'll look for something else. My number 10 point says, don't hate your body. Okay, this is important. This is a very important point. You need to date the idea that there is a body type that is the ideal for everybody. There's nothing like that. Your body is your body. So, and it is gorgeous the way it gets a big mirror. Stay in front of it until you look at yourself and accept yourself the way you are. And even if you decide that you want to change something about your appearance, then it should be your choice, not a response to people's opinion or other people's idea of how you should look. When you choose that, okay, maybe you want to add weight, or maybe you want to lose weight, or maybe you want to change something about your body, it should be your choice. It should be what you want, not what people are telling you that's what it should be. If you choose that you want to have a slim waist, it should be because you want a slim waist, not because you look at Instagram too much and then you feel like, yeah, I think my body is wrong. Don't do that. My 11th point says, don't compare yourself to other people. If you've been doing it, then you need to stop comparing yourself to other people. Everybody has their life to live. You don't have to model someone's life to look exactly like your own. You don't have to make your life to look exactly like another person's own. Everybody has their life to live. So if you're seeing other people doing well in certain things, if that did not come to you naturally as your own thing, you shouldn't try to compare yourself to other people. You shouldn't compare your growth to other people's. Next point is build confidence in the things you do. Whatever it is that you choose to do, whatever it is that you decide to do, do with confidence. Next point is say words of reassurance to yourself, because there will be times that the only person you have is yourself. There are times that you actually need reassurance. There are times that things may not be going the exact way that you planned for them to go. So these are the times that you need to reassure yourself. These are the times you need to tell yourself everything is fine, everything is going to be all right. This is the time that you need to be your own best friend, where you give yourself words of affirmation, where you give yourself words of reassurance, and also let yourself know that you actually believe in yourself. My next point says wear your confidence. Okay, what this means is you should actually dress well. You should try as much as possible to dress your best. I am planning to make a video on the reason why you should always look your best every time. By the time I make that video, you will see what I'm talking about, especially just wear your confidence. The way you dress, trust me, it's a big confidence boost. If you look good, you yourself, when you're walking, you will see the confidence on you. When you dress for yourself, you'll see the confidence on yourself. You don't want to take a break. You are not a robot. You are not a machine. There are times that you need to rest, because it's someone that is alive that can live to fight another day. So you shouldn't weigh yourself down with so much stress that you cannot even be able to stand the next day to chase your dreams again. Know when to take a break, know when to take a rest, know when to pause, know when to relax, know when to not walk. Next point says know how to say no without feeling bad. And there are times that we tend to put other people before ourselves, and then you, just so you know, no matter what you choose to do, people will never be satisfied. So that's the main reason why you should never put every other person before yourself. You need to know when you can say no to people's requests and not feel like you're a shitty person. There are times that you just need your time to yourself, and then you don't actually want other engagements to distract you from what you want to do with your own time. Those are the times that you need to say no. My next point says appreciate good company that you have and cherish them. Appreciate your friends, appreciate your loved ones, appreciate your family, appreciate people that you have within your cycle that they got your back. Appreciate people that you know that they will do anything absolutely to make you happy. You should cherish their company. You should never at any point start pushing them out or shutting them out because you probably feel like you are the only person. You should learn to know that there are actually people in your life that will do anything to make sure you're happy, to make sure that everything works for you, and you should learn to appreciate them and also be their own support system. So you should not be the one that only take from people and not giving back. Please don't base your happiness on material things. Okay, there's been a lot of materials around now on how to live minimally, like how to reduce having a lot of stuff clouding your space, because by the time you start putting all your happiness and all your achievements on things you are able to buy with money, then you start losing focus, you start losing sight of the things that actually truly matter. Is you should choose your own method of healing from situations, dealing with things. Okay, there might be times that some things happen and then people try to give you advice and okay, bounce back, move on, this one, that one. You should actually think about, okay, how do I want to deal with this situation? Okay, you choose how you want to deal with it, you choose how you want it to be for you, you choose how you want the situation to look like for you. So you choose your own healing method, you choose which one you want to do for yourself, you choose your own time results based on your own healing method that you have chosen. My last point, but not the least, is learn to accept help from people. Nobody can do everything by themselves, so you should learn to know when to ask for help and how to accept genuine help from people. Okay guys, so this is the end of this video. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not already subscribed, hit the subscription button. If you're already part of my community, thank you very much for coming back to watch this video. My Instagram page is down in the description box. You can follow me on Instagram. Let's all connect. And then after everything I said, if you have things that you want to talk about on how you've embraced self-love in the past, or how you think that this video resonates with you and how you see that you have actually been self-sabotaging, please feel free to drop it in the comment section. Okay, so thank you very much for sticking around. Bye.